See a lot of homies in the chat and stuff like that, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Just opened it real quick to say what up before grand final starts. Let's get it. They're wasted no time, man. And one thing I will say about this tournament, man, they have been very efficient on their time. All right, well, let's see how efficiently we can crown a winner. I got a feeling we might go to a second set, but you know, Sonido, like you said, there's a reason I'm in winners. There's a reason I'm in grand finals winners side. I ain't letting this go without a fight. Let's get it. I'm interested to see how Reflex keeps up with the speed of Sonic. I'll tell you what, that's one good tool to stuff his approaches. That bite can be very disruptive for a lot of things Sonic is trying to do, especially as far as approaches go. Nice.
All right, using the up B, the corkscrew, just to kind of get Sonido out of his airspace. You're waiting for it again.
All right. Okay. The fair taking control of the bike momentarily, and now just tracking Reflex's movements. Nice. Really wise not to just go down in. You know he's looking at anti-air with the up tilt. I've seen him do that for much of this tournament. Woo!
Sonido,
Okay.
First stock, game one, already out here, delivering duffs free of charge.
How to do it. Knows how to take. Oh my God, bro! Can we talk about the timing? Holy crap! That was insane. My goodness. That's an absolute showcase being put on for by both these guys in grand finals. No clear decisive winner just yet. So the slight percent lead favoring Reflex.
I think the people in the crowd there are starting to favor the fastest, or starting to question the fastest thing alive over here.
Perhaps so.
Sonic or Reflex's reactions like, what was that?
Yep. Pretty nutty exchanges thus far. Just, yeah, again, kind of expected this to be a pretty tight, neutral game. Just given the nature of the characters. I love the fact, man, they are trying to force and find these openings when the time presents itself. Now Sonido, the lead, love it, stop it, you can go, get the hell up out of her.
Sonido has just been absolutely immaculate with just spacing himself just right.
Gotta do it, yeah.
Putting himself in the right spot to get a kill, but also in the right spot so that it's spaced so he can't get punished.
Yes, sir. All right, dash attack. Trying to catch him going high. Oh, Sonido not giving it to him. And this is that quick control. Oh, wow, what a turnaround, though. Take it to the skies, but maybe a little higher than he planned. Great response from Reflex. Oh. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh.
All
right. Don't tease me like that, baby. Don't tease me like that.
And there.
Ugh.
I saw the down air. I saw Sonido with the down air.
He went from,
like, he's got something.
He went from teasing to third base in about 3 damn seconds. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Tuck the kids in, boys. It's getting wild out here. Great decision making from Reflex, man. Seldom used forward smash, but man, when he pulls it out, the timing is just on the money. Reflex anything but a filthy casual. Don't let that shirt fool you. Whoa. Top of the line on the ground.
So Sonido not playing Sonic for like the first
wow,
years.
Bringing out the Inkling. Oh, that says a lot about what Reflex has done to kind of force his hand a little bit. To elect to bring out Inkling. We'll see how that pans out. I haven't seen Sonido play anybody else but Sonic throughout this tournament, doubles included, just for the matches I saw him in. But he is switching up the game just a tad right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he adapts his strategies to a different character.
Wow.
One that's got a few more tools.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? He's somebody who you already know has been keeping a watchful eye on that bracket. And if you recall, JDB actually had a pretty decent amount of success to a point against Reflex with his own Inkling. So perhaps Sonido thinking, well, you know what? I'm in grand finals, so I might be a little better than him. So let me go ahead and try my hand. Not off to a bad start at all. I already have this man at 149. Maybe we can take this stock sooner rather than later. He's going to be in excellent position.
Catching him.
Bruh!
Bite, taking him with him.
Bruh! That was straight up savage.
And you know what the best part about that is? He was at 150%.
I know, bro.
Might as well anyway.
Exactly. I got
Might
nothing
as
to
well.
lose. Her taking a bite out of crime, man. How about a bite out of somebody's soul? Good. Now you recover from that, man. Damn. That is nutty, man. Reflex throwing caution to the wind. And now yet again we see a pretty even contest with those intense aerials of Inkling. And that great movement starting to pull Sonido ahead yet again. Oh, but Reflex, it only takes one hit to get in.
Fiending out here.
Nice. Hey. Oh, wow. Whiff.
Oh.
Whiff into the, you smell that? The sniff? Yeah, that's nasty, bro. It is an absolute assault from Reflex here, who is looking to go up 2-0, put himself in position to reset this bracket. Oh, that was maybe a little ill-advised, but credit Sonido for the right amount of spacing on it. This Wario is absolutely nutty, man. Just does everything. It almost seems like just so much freestyling involved in Reflex's play. It really just makes him a treat to watch, but you can't sleep on Sonido. He has been an absolute juggernaut throughout this tournament. Just maybe running in to a little bit of an unmovable object in the form of Reflex thus far.
All right, up tilts. We got something started here. He's in a bad position. And the back air.
Yes, wow.
That's taken.
Okay.
Game 2 going to Reflex. One game away from a reset.
This is nuts, bro. All right, well, Sonido back against the wall now. How are we going to respond? That is my question. And Reflex just claps and slaps, bites and bites. The man got it all. And it has propelled him to a 2-0 lead in this first set of grand finals. Could we see the Savage 3-0? What a blow to the confidence of Sonido that would be. And just a boost to the already overwhelming ego and stature you clearly see of Reflex. He is a very confident individual, as he should be. You play at a level like this, you, my friend, are among the elites, and it is showing right now. And what would it say about this Wario, his place in the meta? If you look back to last week's tournaments overseas, as well as at Let's Make Moves, Wario winning both of those. What if he captures another title? I mean, that's just insane.
I mean, it's within reality right now.
It absolutely is.
So close, but so far at the same time, he'll have to win another set.
And he will. But not going to speak too soon. Sonido still very much so in this contest, even trailing a little bit. Oh, wow.
All right, that was a little scary.
All right, first stop going to Reflex.
They're going to make this a quick game. The man that fears nothing is after blood.
Oh, wow. Okay, I love it. He just faded back. And he's going to be able to survive. Yes, he is. Going low. Smart play. Oh, I love it. That Nair staying so active. This is...
All right, the berry.
Not going to be able to escape this time, but it's not going to matter. Whoa, 193. Reflex with the get like me. Boy, that boy out here just living.
All right, attempted to use the long-lasting hitbox of the neutral air to try to stuff that recovery.
All right.
Not going to work out for him.
Man, that didn't work out, but everything else damn sure is. Yeet, y'all, there you go.
He took a single step forward and grabbed. The amount of spacing that's going into this right now, I'm loving it.
Holy crap. This, I mean that literally, right?
Yes.
Like the showcase thus far from Reflex. Sonido under the gun, needs an immediate response. Got him at 88 while not taking a percent of his own. That's a good way to start mounting perhaps this potential comeback. Gotta figure something out. Maybe starting to come to him.
Got the rapid jab, inking him up. It's gonna slow him down, deal more damage.
Reflex, what I noticed, man, he doesn't settle for what almost would have seemed like maybe a guaranteed fight follow-up. He wants to put you in the air and then capitalize and just extend the amount of damage he can really get. Sometimes it seems like it might cost him a little bit, but I respect the man's ability to just maximize every single play. Oh, wow, okay, hot slaps, hot slaps. All right, trying to pin Sonido in this corner. We've seen many times, this is where Reflex can be extremely dangerous.
Right, catching him with that chomp.
All right, we'll take it. Yep, and it's recovering some health. Why not? Mike chomp, anything to get the job done. Sonido not with that luxury. And in a lot of trouble. Oh, and he just goes ahead and lets that one go. Maybe he didn't want to, maybe tried to avoid whatever hitbox Reflex was thinking about throwing out on that recovery, because we've seen him do that a multitude of times. But a quick and timely 3-0 is going to reset this bracket. Holy crap.
Yeah, like you said, Reflex is dropping down just below the edge with all those aerials. Not a fun situation to be in, especially if your up special doesn't have a hitbox to go with it.
Right.
Makes sense to want to try to steer clear of any hazards. All right, but we are on the reset. Both players back down to 0 points. Sonido now in the losers bracket. Winner takes all.
I mean, you said, you know, they're both kind of reset to 0, but I mean, the momentum has got to be heavily in the favor of Reflex. I'm kind of just wondering what's going through the mind of Sonido. Just getting savagely 3-0'd. Now got to come and just try and get himself a game. But this young man has been very poised and very composed throughout all of this tournament. No reason to believe he's going to fall apart now. All right. Definitely with some fight, that is for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been able to keep himself in the winner's bracket the entire time. He's here showing why.
Okay. Love the decision maker we're seeing thus far by Reflex. Oh, went for the bite, not able to connect. Whoa. Ooh, wow. He like stopped his fist with the slap. That was very anime. Like, he's coming to the rescue the last moment. Oh my goodness, and then just putting him in the dirt, courtesy of the fair. Reflex picking up where he left off in that last game.
Reflex having the right idea with the chomp there. Timing a little off. Sonido taking advantage of that. Being able to just kind of sit there and charge as long as he wants.
Oh. All right, can he get any damage at this point? Yes, he can. All right. Throwing out that nair. Nice coverage. And good stuff from Sonido.
Just poking with those F tilts. Not going to do it just yet.
He had enough time.
Landing with the neutral air. Okay, that could have been big.
And this is a problem. Sonido needs to be able to close out these stocks. Can't have Reflex hanging around for so long. It's the conversion game of Reflex that just makes him such a deadly threat.
Yeah, we do have Waft on deck, not to mention Full Rage as well. Going for some sort of shenanigans.
I love what he did right there. Pressuring with the bike just to keep him in shield. So smart. And look at that, not even content to just go for a grab. The man just wants to take it all the way to the top. But Sonido finally able to best him on that exchange, trailing 53%. The unrelenting punish game from Reflex. Really just overwhelming Sonido at some of these crucial moments. Down, but certainly not out, however. Okay.
See, at this early in the game, you can't tell if that was a mind game or a
That's what I'm thinking, man. But with Reflex, you never really know either way. He makes it look so good. Another
that one hurt.
Another well-timed forward smash. Everything going the way of Reflex. Oh. Holy crap. This music definitely does this intense set justice, that is for sure. Hey, like the grab. Move him up and then trying to get a feel for where he's going. Oh, Reflex, love the decision making. Great reaction time as well. Let that WOP go a little too soon, I want to say, and not going to be able to come back. Maybe doing a little too much there, my man.
It's definitely really close. I was convinced for a second. All right, both players one stock apiece. Sonido up at 75%.
All right, coming down to the wire. Honestly, as I look at the clock, the set seems like this game seems like it's been going a lot longer than it actually has. His Reflex has just dominated for the majority of it. 105 for Sonido. Trying to find some signs of life and keep this fight alive. Oh. Uh-oh, okay. So Sonido finding ways to get it done. I mean, he is closing this gap, only about 30% separating him. Even lower after that nice combination. Just needs to keep his poise and composure. His bike could throw a little bit of a monkey wrench into it, but Sonido seen that one too many times, able to avoid correctly.
Sonido definitely getting some momentum here, bringing the fight to him.
That he is.
Trying to keep making sure Reflexes. Now he's got to sit back and think for a second. I was like, okay, hold on, let me slow down for a second.
All right. Oh my goodness, and Reflex, really, if he lets this one go, he's got to be regretting how that second stock got away from him. He's maybe getting a little too fancy. Sonido! Oh! Not
right.
Too fancy, but damn sure efficient.
Right in the grill.
No 6-0 today. Whew. Reflex. Kind of written all over his face like, should have let that one go, but it is what it is. Kind of live with the result, take it from there. Game 5.
Game 1 of the second set.
Yeah, right.
Still lots of time to bring it back.
Best of 5. Game 1 does not define the outcome, especially after coming off a very efficient 3-0 in the first set of Grand Finals. But now this is the first time we're seeing Reflex within this Grand Final set. Emerald face some adversity. Let's see how he responds. Town and City being the selection. All right. Like the up B, just get that damage wherever he can find it. All right, smart and safe pressure from Sonido. Seems to have an idea exactly where Reflex wants to go and just cutting him off every single time.
Putting on a good 76% through that edge guard. Back throw. Oh, all right. Reflex making it back to stage. Let's see if Sonido can keep up the pressure.
He's doing his best. Oh. All right, right into that big fist of Fury.
Such a juicy forward smash, too.
All right, Sonido, I think after that last game, definitely tell just by the way he's playing, he has definitely found some renewed confidence, and it is shining through. Trying to put Reflex in his place. Oh, okay, that would have been a nice little connection. Had he connected the back air, but was not to be.
I'm telling you, some of the options that Reflex picks just stuns me sometimes.
Just such a creative individual. It speaks volumes to how Sonido's been able to come in and respond. But he is going to lose that first stock despite having a pretty significant lead in percent early on. Reflex weathering that storm, and here is the difference maker. 31% tacked on relatively quick, but getting a little too close, a little too comfortable, and that forward smash going to connect. Now Reflex, yep, you already know he was looking for that quick setup He's either looking for the up tilt or the up air. Up air being the one to do him justice, and that's going to put up an entire stock. Big damage.
All right, there it is.
Yep, terrific anti-airs on the part of Reflex. I said Sonido might have found some renewed confidence. Well, he just got it revoked courtesy of Reflex. He is playing like an absolute madman on this second stock.
All right, able to not get completely destroyed on that platform during that interaction. Ooh. Oh. Not sure what that up B was about, but sustaining minimal damage from it. Small punish.
Okay. At the bike, but what patience from Sonido. He's just like, let me take my time, don't need to rush anything. Now, this is almost an identical situation. I believe it was 75% on the first game, but 93, so a little higher of a deficit. Sonido was able to rally and bring that one home. It'll speak volumes to the direction this set takes if he's able to do it yet again and stun Reflex, but I think Reflex is very much so locked in, not looking to let history repeat itself twice, Emerald. All right. Match maybe starting to get away from him a tad. Love it.
Covering the ledge options with that neutral air.
Yep. Terrific composure all around. Right. And the finishing blow perhaps looming for Reflex.
All right, we've got Waft on deck here.
Bruh, he let that... All right. Ooh. Dude, Sonido still fighting with everything he has. Wow, get a look at those choppers.
Oh.
I don't know if there's a grill you could customize big enough to fit in that man's mouth. Them teeth get the chattering. And my man Sonido experiencing it up close and personal. So that'll knot us up one game apiece in this very intense grand final. Set number 2, by the way, in case you just tuned in. It was a 3-0 earlier on by Reflex to get us to this point. Well, Sonido has definitely shown his resilience.
Last set of the night. These players have reached the top. And they're just trying to get there.
Here. Yep, yep, yep. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, boys, let's get it. Game number 3. We are still rolling on and rolling strong at that. Really is anybody's game. Just given the resilience I've seen from Sonido, as well as the response in that first game, as we can see, we are far removed from that beatdown from set number 1. So this truly is anyone's, but this game, of course, will go a long way in determining who'll take care of business down the stretch.
Sonido here with a commanding lead.
Wow.
Using the spring to catch his double jump with the back air, taking that first stock quite commandingly.
Oh, for sure, man. Sonido came to play, and he is playing the game marvelously. I love him just jumping out of that corner situation. You already know Reflex is probably looking to come in with a bite. Sonido not giving him any damage for free. All right, I'll take advantage of that cooldown, but they're going to break up that follow-up attempt. Okay. We'll have some smashes early on. His Reflex. I don't think he's connected any just yet. 57%. Sonido, however, finding a lot of success. All right. Went super low. Hey, I love the chase down.
Get on the pressure. He's just got to make sure he's got to get that stock. Ooh, the up B.
Oh, wow.
Not going to be able to get the punish, though.
Yeah, whiffs the first one, but still able to make a successful play. 3-1. And Emerald, I don't think anybody saw this one coming.
I mean, it's a complete turnaround.
Yeah.
Set one was, I mean, a landslide in Reflex's favor. Sonido has made the necessary adjustments. He still has 3 stocks.
And he
I'm
does.
just saying.
All right, well, that first one finally getting removed. Now, we've seen Reflex trailing, you know, down an entire stock, and it just takes really one good combo starter to get things rolling, especially when you keep in mind the fact he's going to have his waft online. That's so many times we see be the difference maker. Sonido clearly very cognizant of that fact, but just struggling to find a safe place to land. Finally able to regain some ground, but he comes only in contact with a well-timed waft, and that's what I'm talking about. No lead is truly safe against the wonder that is Reflex.
Yeah, and in a matter of like a minute, the game has already turned around. Both characters, 1 stock apiece.
Holy, oh yes, there it is. Sonido able to keep that momentum in check and stop that rally of Reflex early. And he is up 2-1 on the verge of claiming the crown in this awesome trophy here at Kumite 2019.
The end is in sight. Both players are reaching, grasping, and playing their hearts out for it. Sonido's there, man.
I feel you.
Reflex ain't too far behind, so we'll see who comes out on top.
All right.
Moving
All right,
into
Emma,
game 4.
perhaps the last game of the night. We're going to find out if Sonido can close this one out, or do we have a game 5 brewing, which I sure would not disappoint. But let's worry about this first one in game number 4. All right, very even start to this contest. One of the better stages to select from Pokemon Stadium 2.
A lot of running around, a lot of short hopping, dancing around each other, trying to feel each other out without going too far.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the trend of these early games. A lot of times we'll see them just kind of play that tight neutral, nobody willing to really overcommit. But early on, you see Sonido getting the best of Reflex.
Sneak behind him with that dodge roll down to
Oh my, yes, that's gonna do it, okay. It's almost in the blink of an eye, Sonido. And now this is where you start to get confident that you have the ability to take the tournament, but you also get a little nervous too, like, man, if you build a lead like this, you don't want to let it go for free. This will be interesting how he approaches. All right, taking his time, very reserved in the early parts of this match. Wow, yeah, just kind of cleaned in. Oh, but the waft did not secure the kill. A rarity in the case of Reflex, but Sonido able to hang in there. All right, coming in for some bite. He's setting him up, yeah.
Coming low, delaying the spring just so he wouldn't get clipped by that down air.
Yeah.
Really good awareness by Sonido there.
Absolutely. And what a situation he finds himself in, but that bite is going to replenish just a tad of health for Reflex while eliminating that first stock of Sonido. He's in a good spot. Reflex, though, closed it in on him. My God, already only separated by 13%. The quickest of responses. Nice. Okay, like the there, excellent pressure. Things are starting about as even as you could really expect for a tight game 4 like this situation we find ourselves in now. Oh, okay. It could happen. And Emerald again, we see the upbeat from Reflex, such a good tool he's been maximizing all throughout the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, goodness. So we're kind of at an important part of the game here. Both players at really high percents, susceptible to being knocked out at any minute. There's going to be a massive momentum shift to whoever takes first blood.
Exactly what I was thinking, my friend. Going to go a long way in determining who runs this, able to survive that forward throw, but the forward air will get it done. Sonido with that huge, solid lead he had early on. Just a thing of the past when Reflex gets his hands on you.
All right, dangerous situation. Reflex sitting at a high percent, could still be knocked out, but Sonido, one stock difference. Waft is now in play.
You know he's trying to set up. I mean, you see him just throwing out that very active hitbox of the Nair. Would love to just get any kind of conversion and end it with the WAP, but not going to get to on that stock. We'll come back with the opportunity to still piece something together. 43%, make it 57. Game 5. Oh, not quite yet.
Still living. It's twice in the same game.
I thought we were heading right there. That's a first-class ticket. But not just yet. Sonido still with something to say.
Sonido been given one more chance at this. Got to take any opening you can get, take it for a mile.
Oh, okay. Smart, yeah, recognize he's gonna sit in that shield, take advantage of it.
I think he might have been going for like a ledge jump or something.
As this thing rolls on, it becomes more and more possible that Sonido can pull this one out. I mean, look at that percent, 160, but still, I mean, all it takes is just one over-aggressive decision from Reflex to create some openings for Sonido, but we're not going to see an up B. We're going to see a back air, and that means we're going to see a Game 5, folks. This one going the distance.
The crowd's loving it, too.
How could you not, man? This is about as intense as you could expect. The resilience of both these guys, the tenacity, the will to win, all about to come to display in their final showing for game number 5. And it is on Sonido for the counter pick. All right, but first we got to get the right tunes.
Even got that battle music. Perfect for the occasion. All right, tournament set, tournament match. Everything is on the line.
All right, this crowd coming to life perhaps for the final game. Well, it is the final game of what has been an amazing tournament and a fantastic grand finals, both sets. Reflex opening things up with the 3-0, but the response from Sonido has been admirable to take us to game 5. This man wants this title, doing everything in his power to get it, but this challenger in Reflex is anything but simple. Truly an enigma on stage. All right. Then you see this tight neutral earlier on. Okay, Reflex jumping out ahead. Let's see how far he can push that. No, Sonido picking the aggressive options to return to stage. I love it. Oh, but the quick track down from Reflex. Gonna put him in a nice position to take some stage control. Good reaction. Oh. All right, trying to find a safe place to land. And Reflex knows that's one of the best situations he could just punish and apply a lot of pressure is when he's on that platform.
Stage control back in Reflex's hands. He's cooking something up.
Yeah.
See him bouncing in the seat over there.
I'll tell you right now, if Reflex gets this first stock, you might all but want to just go ahead and hand him the trophy. I think that's imperative that you cannot let him have that kind of momentum in this 5th game. I think Sonido knows that as well, but
Corkscrew almost killing.
Oh, shit! I'ma just say it, bro. I'ma say it, he sprayed it. Guts all over the bottom of that stage. Dang! How could you not be satisfied with that? Let's get it. Sonido knew he could not let Reflex get the first stock. And what a dice roll he put out there. All right, still not going to be enough.
He's got to recover low, pretty dangerous. Able to make it to the ledge.
Should be enough.
Forward throw, he's going to secure it though.
Woo!
Sonido, Reflex, 2 stocks apiece. Got to look out for Waft.
Somebody out there shouting, do it for the old guard, the old guys. Yeah, like I said, Reflex, a veteran of Brawl, had a very brief appearance in Smash 4, but back in full effect here in Smash Ultimate. However, does find himself trailing a considerable amount to a very game Sonido, looking to put this one away. All right, slowing things down, backing off to a neutral stance. Couple of jabs, nice combination. Oh, not even letting him breathe, Emerald. He is just keeping this pressure going. And the deficit starting to really mount for Reflex at 130. But how many times have we seen just one straight hit lead to, in many situations, an entire stock?
Yeah, especially in this situation. I mean, I could almost guarantee if Reflex gets an up tilt or an up air, we're probably seeing a stock go gone.
I couldn't agree with you anymore. Love it.
There it is.
Love
capitalizing
it.
On the bounce of the homing attack.
So good, and earning the respect of this crowd. A round of applause for Reflex, who's now one stock away from taking care of this tournament.
What kind of awareness?
This is such a split crowd right now, man. Both these players garnering so much respect, and how could they not? They have put on a sensational fight from start to finish, but it is Reflex pulling all the way ahead. Sonido is in trouble. I think the nerves may be starting to get to him. Needs to find that composure that got him to this Game 5 situation to begin with.
Reflex a stock ahead, building a ton of damage on Sonido. 82%
There we go.
On his last stock. Both players last stock.
Down but not out. Sonido still with a pulse. Reflex, though, trying to put his foot, or more appropriately those jaws, to it. Sever this wire and just take this tournament. I see you, big dog.
Sonido slowing things down, slowly but surely putting on a little bit of pressure, then to back off to keep it safe.
And the amount of respect that Reflex is showing for Sonido, just showing in his play, not willing to just kind of go for that crazy rush down and erratic style. He is paying him the proper amounts of respect, trying to find that opening. Found one with that forward tilt, and now taking some control. He knows Sonido's been in this situation before. He's seen it firsthand, him bringing it back. Snatching victory, the Waft not able to connect. So much heart, so much resilience. Does Sonido have it to make another run? Reflex, immaculate play thus far, but can he seal it away?
All right, Sonido
Emerald, something big.
Ooh.
Emerald, something big is brewing, my friend. Oh, run up, done up. No, not quite.
Sonido off stage, this is dangerous. Sonido catching him. Almost practically taking it right there.
Oh my Lord.
Unsafe. Reflex is off stage.
Oh!
At the back end.
Does he have his mic? Yes, he does. But it's not gonna matter. Sonido said finito. The champion of Kumite 2019 has been crowned. A valiant effort from Reflex, but he falls just a little bit short.
Playing it safe that entire last stock, carefully building up to where he needed to be, just to risk it all at the end to finally take the set. Incredible play from